I begin and end with the Rose Finch. My sister was very passionate about birds and would often call from Stockholm to check a bird species. The next morning, she would then go to verify it again or to photograph it. She also used the app, the Spring of Migratory Birds, which I mentioned once. No person can be described in their entirety, and we ourselves might not even recognize ourselves if we were to listen to our own eulogy. We all have different sides, known completely by different people. I would describe two sides of my sister: an impulsive free spirit and an inspirer of children, an inventor of games. The free spirit, my sister, was the first of us to leave and see the world, heading south right after school and eventually ending up in Sweden. At first, she studied in Lund, where I myself spent a few days on my way back from a language course in Europe. At my sister's, I got to know the place, visited the library, and through my sister's friend, I even got an access code to the university's computer lab. From Lund, she then moved to the capital, Stockholm. After this, the significance of our family's summer cottage, the place of our childhood memories, grew, and my sister visited there often. Our father died in old age, but the real shock for my sister came much later when our mother also died, followed immediately by our younger sister.
Connections vanished, and all that remained of them was Suvela and the memories there. Suvela became a person. In the end, she was also anxious about the potential loss of Suvela. Last summer, my sister stayed with me for a while and at that time became fascinated with history, beginning extensive research into our grandmother's memoir manuscripts. This year, the sun began to shine again, even though the anxiety about Suvela continued. Am I insignificant? Who would miss me if I were gone?
This year, the sun began to shine again. My sister was full of a new energy and began preparing the house for permanent living.
My sister was full of a new enthusiasm and began preparing Suvela for permanent living. She was, among other things, getting an air source heat pump and a new refrigerator. A new era was beginning, and every day she would tell me about the Rose Finch outside her window too. Then came this. The morning coffee was left unfinished, as my sister fell asleep for the last time in her familiar armchair, in a place for which she had always longed. She had finally returned home. My sister's last message to me in response to my concern for her had been, "Don't worry." The next morning after my shower, I opened the front door, thought of my sister, and turned on the Spring of Migratory Birds. I got only one bird, one I hadn't heard in over a year, the Rose Finch.
Gone, I watch you leave again. It's just so bittersweet after the years.